Hey, I just want to say that everyone sins. Jesus has sinned. Sinning is a part of life. It's a lesson. Embrace your sins and learn from them. I love sinning. I love smoking and doing all kinds of crazy things, all that sinning stuff. And cinematography. I'm a filmer, so cinematography and sinning.
This is Alex, Mark, Sean, and Hillary, and they are going to tell us what they think about Obama.
Okay, well, I like President Obama. We all like President Obama, right?
We love
Obama.
President Obama.
I think what I like most about him, well, like the whole gay rights thing. I know he hasn't really addressed full-fledged on, but this thing with healthcare, I think it's pretty cool. But I'm hoping that maybe the next couple of years, I know gay rights isn't top of his list, but I really hope he gets there sometime soon.
Well, I love Obama for more than just the abs. Definitely, because of his reform. Definitely love that he's a new face of our country, and I love that the new black man in charge.
I love Obama for multiple reasons. When I first turned 18, it was the election year, and that was my very first time I ever got to vote. And I'm very glad I got to voice my opinion, and I'm glad to find that Obama was made it to office, and I'm glad that Obama is there speaking for all of us who are unspoken for and doing his best to make equality for everyone.
I love Obama for his wife, Michelle, as well as 2 kids.
Good fashion.
And she has great fashion. And he is just adorable. I think he's very good looking.
We love Obama.
We love him.
We love him.
No one gives a flying you-know-what about the oil spill, and there's nothing to be done. So I'm technically, I should care. I should be a good Democrat, but I don't care because no one cares, and there's nothing they can do about it anymore. So that's about as far as my opinion goes.
I think that that's up, that no one cares and no one knows anything about it, and no one's trying to do anything about it or coming up with any opinions. It's like it's gushing out, and we're just standing here. So it's great. Ignorance is bliss, I guess.
I just want to talk about adoption. Let everybody know that if you was in the system to fulfill your dreams, because I was in the system, and being in the system, anybody can do anything. If anybody else can do stuff positive, I want everybody to get out there and do stuff positive that's in the adoption system, because I was in there, and I wish everybody the best of luck and graduate from high school and have a good life.
Pride is amazing. You never know what you'll see or who you'll meet. And let's just say, coming from someone who just went down bondage alleys, there are some things a young boy like me should never, ever see, and I love it. Oh my God. Best place. Anyone want to go to a party? Come to Pride. It's amazing. It's fantastic. And be proud. I'm here with my moms right now, and we're just celebrating the gay way. It's fantastic. Thank you.
Hey, Dad, I know that you're not doing too well lately. I'm at the Pride Festival. I just wanted to let you know I saw my sister down here and my niece and nephew down here. We're having a good old time. I wanted to let you know that I love you a lot, and hang in there, and I hope that your health is going to be real good. I love you. Take care. Bye.
I think adoption is a great thing. My family has adopted my nephew into the family, and it's been the best thing. It's kept me going hard and strong for my family. No matter what happens, I know that adoption is a good thing through bad and good. And I just wanted to say that.
So marriage is between a man and a woman, or a man and a man, or a woman and a woman. All involve sex. Whether that's like this, or like this, it's all beautiful. Or sometimes this, but that's when you have a party. And then it gets kind of messy, and then you got to clean it up the next day, and then you got to get a new apartment. So.
Hi. We don't go to church. Why don't we go to church? We tried to go to church, but we don't, because they kept calling us and calling us and calling us once they gave us their number. But we tried, because we went to a show about during Christmas time about Jesus, and we really loved it, and we found it very inspirational. But once they started calling us on our cell phones and emailing us, we decided that we weren't going to be a part of a church. That's it.
I just want to tell Grandma she's up in the skies watching all of us, and I want to thank her for everything, all the inspiration that she gave to me to open up my new restaurant in Santa Rosa, California, El Coqui Puerto Rican Cuisine. And I just much appreciate what she done for us. So all you kids out there that grandma and mom shows you how to cook, learn from them because you will become successful one day. They're always right. Thank you.
One thing we're talking about Jesus. Jesus had made it possible for all of these people to be here today. And I think because of that, look at the fun of all the people that's having fun today. And it's not because of race, creed, or color, it's because he created us all. And we're looking at the fun that people have. Now this can only come through our parents telling us about the Creator, and we know that God is the Creator, but in my heart, Jesus is the Son of God to me, and I could never change that because it's been rooted in me for years. And to look at all the day, the fun, I have a different view on people say, well, you know, look at the people. There's something wrong here. But I'm finding out this is the love that Jesus gave to all of us. He gave it to all of us that we might have and might have life more abundantly. And to look at what's happening today, this needs to go on every day, not just for a gay pride day, but pride to know that Jesus is the Son of God and that he only loved not only a few, but he loved everybody out here and everybody in the world. And that's what the Creator to me is all about. And I hope everybody's views are the same with that. If not, I'm praying for them. Thank you so much.
So as you know, my topic is on adoption. In 2008, I had to have a hysterectomy. I'm unable to bear children. I was unable to harvest my eggs. Because of this, I sought out to see what adoption prices might be in the future so I could adopt. Unfortunately, I found out that they were horrifically expensive, and I simply can't afford it. I'm on a limited income as it is, and we can hardly pay our rent. However, having a child was always my dream, and I understand that being 26 makes it hard to adopt anyway, because I'd probably be declined being single. However, it's not fair. It's not fair that the system is built in such a way that we must pay these expenses, and fostering is now becoming even more difficult as adoption is. So I find myself in a quandary of really always longing to have children and yet not being able to be hired to raise the money in order to adopt. Thank you.
You know what? I got to say several things at first. You know, we have the first African American or mixed race president ever, and I know for sure that this is going to change America, and I know for sure that slowly but surely we're making that change to equality. We're crawling up that ladder. We're losing the middle class, but I think Obama can fix a lot of our problems. He inherited one of the worst deficits we've ever had. He inherited 8 years of Republican Bush administration. I have 100% faith that he is the man for the job. He's the man that's going to turn this country around. I don't think anybody really else can do that. I think Obama has the charisma, the intelligence to change this country, and it will happen, and it's going to be a slow pace. There's no way in the world anyone can turn around the kind of deficit, the kind of war, and the kind of disaster that he inherited. It's probably the worst condition our country has ever been in financially, and I think he's the only one for the job and the only one can turn it around. What I really can't stand is how the Republicans are blaming him for things that he inherited. Not only that, but they're blaming him because he's doing too much work. How can you blame a president for doing too much work when he's making Bush look like a lazy bastard? So I'm really blessed to be here and to talk about Obama and just to defend him on behalf of people of color and to say that, you know, there's a lot of wasted time that Republicans and other people do, wasting time blaming somebody. But he's turning this country around, and I'm sure it'll happen.